All right, so what's up, guys? So I had some plans, didn't quite work out. So the plan was I was going outside. And let me tell you, give you a little bit of background on this. So a few videos ago, I had talked about doing a surf fishing school. And one of my viewers had commented, and I've gotten emails and people commenting about, hey, they'd be up for it. But I had somebody comment, I'm going to pop that comment up right here, about starting a different channel, a new channel, right? About surf fishing. Because he says there's not a lot of channels out there that really dedicate themselves or there to teach our fellow North Carolinians about surf fishing. And so, I'm definitely not going to start another channel because getting that going is just a hoodoo. But what I am going to do, I'm going to start a series, and it's called Surf Fishing Basics. And we're going to talk about what you need to do when you come down here, vacation, whatever, so you can go surf fishing, catch some fish. Now, my plan was, I had everything set up. I had 4 or 5 of my rods and reels out there, my surf fishing stuff. Went out there today, got my rods out there, got my cameras set up, microphones, everything ready to go. And at 2 o'clock, I was going to do this thing, right? And went and checked the weather, because we're down here in the south and it's 90 degrees outside. So what's going to happen? These storms are going to kick up. So I'm getting ready and checked the weather, and it said about 4 or 5 o'clock, you're probably going to have a storm or two. Okay, I'm going to get this done at 2 o'clock. I'll be out your way. Well, guess what? 2 o'clock, I noticed it got a lot darker outside and a lot cooler, and the skies were darker. I seen them clouds coming up. This is coming from the south. I seen them rolling up. And what do? Bam. They hit us a little after 2. So, ruined my plans, right? Besides, we got 2 dogs in the house. One of them don't care either way. And one of them gets extremely agitated from thunder, fireworks, thunder, any loud noises. She gets extremely agitated. So I had to shut the garage door. Man, it was coming down and it was pounding. I'm pretty sure something got struck in my backyard. It was close. I brought her out here with me and it calmed down, yada, yada, yada. So I'm not going out there and push the issue, right? So welcome to this guy here on this motorcycle. So welcome to Surf Fishing the Basics, episode 1. I'd like to done this out there. I could show you my rods, but we're gonna talk it out, right? So, rod and reel. It's the main thing you need to catch fish, right? So, let's start with the rod. Rod needs to be 8 to 10 feet. 8 foot is really good. Medium heavy. You need to pay attention on the rod. It's going to tell you it's medium heavy, and it's also going to tell you what this rod is rated for, the poundage. 12 to 17, 17 to 20, 15 to 20, whatever. You pay attention to that. You also need to pay attention to the lure weight, or lead weight, or surf fishing, or set rigs. You need to pay attention to that. What you need to have something that is rated 2 to 4 ounces. 2 to 4 ounces. You don't want to get a rod that is rated for 2 ounces. Then you're trying to chunk a weight that's 3 or 4 ounces plus the rig you got on there and your bait. What you're doing then, you're overloading this rod. And yes, it can break. So pay attention to that, all right? When it comes to reels, now some manufacturers, when they tell you the size of their reel, there's a lot of numbers out there that manufacturers go by. But the main one you want to go by is a 4,000 up to a 5,000. You got 4,000, 4,500, and 5,000. You'll be golden, right? You don't need a 6,000, 8,000, or 10,000 size reel. You just don't need it. So there you go. You got your rod. It's 8 to 10 foot. It's a medium heavy. It's rated up to 4 ounces of weight. You got your reel that is also rated for the poundage. So really, your rod's the main worker in this. Your reel, so you're going to look at your reel, and it says you can get 20 pounds of monofilament, so many yards. You can get 20 pounds of braid, so many yards. Of course, braid's going to be more yards because it has a thinner diameter. You don't have to use braid. You don't. Monofilament works fine. There's a whole lot of extra crap that comes with using braid. Yes, it's stronger. It's strong. Don't stretch. But I tell you what, when it comes to that braid rubbing on stuff, rubbing on the bottom, rubbing on pilings, it's very easy to damage braid. Monofilament is your best bet. It doesn't damage as quick. It even doesn't damage as quick as fluorocarbon. Why we use fluorocarbon? Fluorocarbon it still stretches, but it's less visible to the fish. But monofilament, you're fine. Your rigs, we'll talk about that later. We're talking about rod and reel. So you want to spool your reel, your 4,000 to 5,000 reel, in 15 to 20 pounds, right? You'll be golden. Because guys, you're out there fishing for 1, 2 pound fish, right? 20 pounds going to handle that black drum that cruises by, or this little larger bluefish you're going to pick up. Guys, we're looking for pompano, we're looking for whiting, we're looking for croaker, we're looking for something we can fry up and put it on the table that night, right? We're not looking for king mackerel, we're not looking for cobia or wahoo or anything like that. We're looking for something we can pull out the surf, put in the cooler, take home and eat. There's nothing better than these smaller pompano, whiting, croaker, bluefish. Nothing better. So there you go. There's your rod, there's your reel. You don't have to go off the deep end and spend a excessive amount of money unless you want to. Guys, I hate to call them cheap, let's call them less expensive rods and reels. I got some up here, I got some over there, I got some over there. And guys, back in the day when I was young, hell, I couldn't afford, fishing a rig that, you got $300 or $400 in. No, I was that guy that went to Kmart and bought that $19.99 surf fishing combo. And let me tell you, I catch just as many fish on those as that guy that's fishing a $400 rod and reel. You can. You're doing the work. You're playing the fish. It will work. Decent line, decent rigs, Like I said, we'll get into rigs and stuff later. I don't want to cloud this up with extra stuff. But that's it. 8 to 10 foot, rated for 15 to 20 pound line. A reel 4,000 to 5,000. Spooled with some decent monofilament. You'll be golden. You'll be golden. Now we're going to talk about rigs later on. We're going to talk about tying knots. We're going to talk about all that good stuff. Some of the stuff I can do right here. Some of the stuff I got to do out here on the beach. And that's what we'll do. I may be shooting a video one day of me out there surf fishing. But I'm going to keep you guys in mind, and I'm going to teach you as I'm doing this. So it may come up. I take these excerpts out of this video and make my basics video. My surf fishing basics video. So if you're coming down here on vacation, if you live down here and have never really done that much surf fishing, that's fine. That's okay. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. I have 45 years under my belt of fishing this beach right out here. Right out here. And you can take whatever you learned from right out here and fish any beach, anywhere. Because fish are fish, and they're going to do what they do. So guys, this is the first episode of Surf Fishing the Basics. Episode 1, your rod, your reel. Got to throw the line in there. You got to have a line on there. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I appreciate you guys. Take care. Take care of each other. And I will definitely see you guys on the next episode.